Ahead of President Trump's salute to America yesterday, Joe Biden releasing a scathing op-ed blasting the president for destroying our democracy. Biden writing, quote, "He has made it clear time and again that he won't hesitate to tear apart our most cherished democratic structures for an ounce of personal gain. As president, I will take immediate action to reverse the damage Donald Trump has done to our core democratic rights and institutions." Here to react, RNC National Spokesperson Liz Harrington. Liz, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sure you've read the op-ed. First and foremost, what's your reaction in general to Biden's words?
Well, it's amazing for Joe Biden to talk about eroding our foundation when his party is taking a sledgehammer to it. They're saying you can't go to Mount Rushmore, you can't celebrate Washington, Jefferson, and Lincoln. You can't uplift our rich history and celebrate it on our Independence Day. His party is trying to rewrite history, tear it all down, and it's very fitting that Joe Biden in this op-ed has the audacity to literally rewrite the greatest foundational document in the history of mankind, the Declaration of Independence. His woke staffers changed it to not all men are created equal, all people are created equal and are guaranteed equality throughout life. That is not a constitutional republic that we were founded on freedom of opportunity. That's the same radical left socialism that has taken over his party, that is really not just eroding our foundation, but rewriting it and out to destroy it.
Liz, let's take a listen to something that Joe Biden had to say, and then I have a question for you about it. So let's listen.
We have a chance to rip the roots of systemic racism out of this country. We have a chance to live up to the words that have founded this nation.
Now, Liz, he says we have a chance to rip the roots of systemic racism out of the country. Joe Biden has been in politics since the age of the dinosaur. I mean, he has been there for a very long time. Why has he done nothing? I mean, if anything, doesn't Joe Biden's record on criminal justice reform and on social justice, isn't it severely lacking?
Absolutely. And he says our only way to fulfill the promise of our founding is by electing the 77-year-old white career politician who spent a half a century in Washington and never delivered on those promises. He's never rebuilt the middle class. He's never followed through on rebuilding our cities, on giving opportunity for all. Look what President Trump was able to do in less than 4 years. The best economy we've ever seen, lifting up everyone's livelihoods for every American, opening up those doors to opportunity. That is aspirational. That is living up to our founding. President Trump did it once. He's already doing it again. It's not dark and divisive, like the New York Times says, to say that Americans can do anything we want. We can dream, we can build, we can have our freedom and do anything. That is what President Trump stands for. And Joe Biden represents the failure of Democrat policies the last 50 years.
Well, thanks so much for being here, Liz. Very clear contrast between two candidates will emerge, and that is for sure. Appreciate your voice as always.
You bet.